Shalom, called Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and rule well. Salutations to the brothers out there that are laboring and pushing this truth in truth and in sincerity and in charity, and risking their lives and their freedom to do so. To you I say Shalom, to the Akim and to the Akwaf. Now be you brothers and sisters. Adawan Ratazah, that is to say, Lord willing, hopefully by the end of this lesson, you be edified. This is your brother Amawan Ibad, back again with another lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, to feed the lambs of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, as commanded. This lesson today, I'm going to entitle it, They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no understanding. Okay? They are wise to do good. Salakia, they're wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no understanding. And this lesson right here is inspired by an article I had just seen. Okay, let me give a quick disclaimer. I don't own the article nor have rights to the article. This is just for educational purposes. This is not for monetary gain. So the Fair Use Act under Section 107, which gives way for criticism and commentary and things of that nature. Okay, so my disclaimer is the Fair Use Act. But I saw this article here, and it says a Florida woman gets prison time for failed hitman scheme. Okay, Florida woman gets prison time for failed hitman schemes. Okay, and let me read the article, see if I get through it. It says, and this is from ABC News. It says, Tampa, Florida, a 51-year-old Tampa woman has been sentenced to 6.5 years in prison for attempting to hire a hitman on the dark web to kill her ex-boyfriend's wife. So she attempted to hire a hitman off of the dark web, okay, to basically execute her ex-boyfriend's wife, man, another woman, okay? So these people wise to do evil, man. Okay? As a matter of fact, let me get that scripture. And then I'll read on. Continue to read on from there. This is the book of, where is that located? Jeremiah, the 4th chapter. 22nd verse. It says, for my people is foolish, they have not known me. Okay, they are sottish children, meaning silly or stupid. Right? She's stupid to go on the web to go try to hire a hitman on the web. Are you out of your mind? For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Right? Man, this woman, man, she was wise to do evil. Okay? She was wise to do evil, man. But to do good, they have no knowledge. Okay? Let's go back to the article. Right? It says, the Tampa, Florida, a 51-year-old Tampa woman has been sentenced to 6.5 years in prison for attempting to hire a hitman on the dark web to kill her ex-boyfriend's wife. U.S. District Judge Stephen Meraday also ordered Deanna Mary Stenson to serve 3 years of supervised release and to pay more than $12,000 in restitution and fine. It says the judge noted it was difficult to determine the right sentence for the highly educated, church-going businesswoman who prosecutors describe as calculating and brazen in seeking someone to kill another woman. Now, this woman was, it says here that she's highly educated, a church-going businesswoman, Let's tell you what's be going on in them church, boy, I don't know. Who prosecutors describe as calculating and brazen in seeking someone to kill another woman, the Tampa Bay Times reported. It is true these two people exist, Judge Mary Day said Wednesday. They are actually the same person. Stanton pleaded guilty in January to a single charge of murder for hire. Prosecutors sought a 9-year sentence, which was on the higher end of the federal sentencing guidelines. The website, which was not named in court, existed on the dark web, which is where some people go to buy illegal goods such as illegal goods and services online marketplaces. She admitted to making several transactions last summer on the website, which offered hitmen services. My goodness. Let me get the next scripture. Let's get Jeremiah. Because these people fool. How the hell you can go on a website? Right? Let's go. Scripture that come to mind is Hosea. That's the 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. This woman, they say she highly educated. How are you highly educated? You go on a website looking for somebody to murk somebody, man. You go on the website looking for that? You out of your mind, man. You lack of knowledge. My people are destroyed. Okay, see that you got the 6.5-year sentence with 3 years supervision, $12,000 in fine. You basically destroyed. All right, not fully because you can recover from that, but at the moment, that's you're going to be afflicted, man, going through it. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge because they have rejected the knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I also will reject thee. All of you being used a church-going woman, you're supposed to be seeking the Lord in truth and in sincerity. Okay? But thou hast rejected knowledge, I also will reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. So our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. Okay? Clearly, that wasn't a wise decision going online. It says she admitted to making several transactions last summer on a website which offered hitman services. So because you saw that, you thought it was real. It says, reading on, it says, Assistant Attorney Lisa Thorwell displayed screenshots showing banner photos of spent shell casing, a man in a hoodie brandishing a handgun, and other images, and pricing page detailed various acts. Death by shooting was listed at minimum of $5,000. Death by sniper was $20,000, and beating was $2,000. So she see this on the website and figure to herself, now, my ex-boyfriend's wife. Let me see what I could do about that. Let me go to this dark web. My goodness, these people, no discernment for a person who they say highly educated, man. Come on, man. It turns out the website was a scam, but Stanton, unaware of the scam, made several posts on the website public message forum seeking to order a hitman for a Florida job. She was supplanted, man. That was a scam. It says the newspaper reported. So because she see this thing here on the thing, she thought it was real, not knowing it was a scam. Okay? She didn't know it was a scam. Okay? When you read on, it says, records showed she made 5 Bitcoin transactions totaling $12,307.61. She included the intended victim's name, address, and a photo. My goodness, she went to that extent. She really destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. Huh? Oh, you put all that information on the web? You don't think somebody on the other side of that click stroke? It says the FBI was alerted, interviewed the intended victim, and learned of the husband's previous relationship with Stanton. So seeing that they come and they investigate the matter. It says an undercover agent contacted Stanton in August posing as a hitman. Right? You know what they're going to do from there. It says the agent told Stanton in a recorded phone call that was played in court that he had been watching the couple. He said he would make it look like a robbery and sought assurances that Stanton wanted to go through with it. She did not back out. There you go. That's the that's the one that actually put her away. Get her that 6.5 year prison sentence. It says he told her to act surprised when she found out. Don't do anything different, he said. She'll be dead within 2 weeks. Wow. Stanton was arrested in September. I cited the old adage, hell had no fury like a woman scorned. Federal defender Alec Hall told the judge, I think that's what happened in this case. Stanton's parents and friends attended the hearing. They told the judge Stanton held a master's degree in accounting. Really? That's supposed to get a leniency. Ran her own financial services business and served as the chief financial officer for her church. You see, right? And she in the church. She hard in the church and trying to order a hitman. Stanson apologized in court. So her intended target would have been dead as gone if she'd have found a real hitman, and she would have still been in that church, posing as if that never happened. You see that? You see the cult of personality? It says, I wish there was another word for sorry. She told the court, I am truly sorry that my brokenness could bring discord to our family. Now, you know, when some people, when you're broken, people just be going through it, but to go to that extent, you can't go to that extent, man. You can't let somebody have you broken to a point where you're going to throw your life away, you know, to the point where you're going to throw your life away. You already was in the church. You're supposed to be seeking the Lord, but at the end of the day, the Lord ain't in them churches anyway. You got the Spirit has to be rested upon you. The Lord have to open up your eyes, okay, through his servants, all right? The Most High dwelleth not in walls. The Most High dwelleth not in what it says, temples made by hands, man. Acts 7:48. The Most High dwell within you. Okay, so she done in the wrong place, thinking in these churches and they're doing something for you. The Most High Spirit ain't dwelling in those places, man. Okay, I'm gonna close over that still, showing you that because she actually running the church, showing you the Spirit of the Lord in these churches, man. Okay. Let me grab that scripture and I'm going to close it with that. I didn't intend that, but I didn't intend to close with that scripture, but guess what? That's where the Spirit led me, because it's speaking of how she was in the church, how she's highly educated, okay? And she said she was sorry in court and this and that, but for leniency, they saying how she run her business and how she's the church this and that. And one bag of thing, I guess they was expecting leniency. But this is Acts chapter 7 and verse 48. And it says, howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet. Let me read it again. Acts chapter 7 and verse 48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet. So you see, at the end of the day, you know, man's going is of the Lord, whether good or bad. Okay? But she in them churches and stuff, that's not, man, unless the Most High open up her eyes, it's not like them churches really doing nothing for you anyway. But another scripture that come to mind is, 1 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter, where it tells you the Most High dwell within you, man. It says 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16, it says, know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? Okay. Yeah, the Spirit of the Most High dwell within you, man. Where is the Most High's building? Okay, let me jump up to verse 9. It says, for we are laborers together. We are laborers together with the Most High. Ye are God's husbandry. Ye are God's building. So your body is the building. You is the temple. Okay, and the Spirit of the Lord dwell within you. Okay, so that's it. If she wasn't lacking knowledge and the Spirit of the Lord was dealing with her, there's no way she was going to do what she did. You know, trying to hire a hitman, you know, off of the dark web. Hey, anyway, the scripture says wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, man, roughly paraphrasing. So, hey, man, it is what it is. She have to pay for her crimes, what she did. All right? So with that, hopefully you are edified. I'm going to end it there, Lord willing. Until the next time. Shalom. On to the next one. Shalom.